I love Marge, and I usually like stories that focus on Marge, but I have to say, Pingal just wasn't very good. This is the 17th episode of the 34th season of The Simpsons. This is directed by Chris Clements, and it's not bad as such. If you ask me to mention something specific about it that I thought didn't work well, there isn't really anything. I just found it to be very boring. The bowling alley is being shut down, but Homer is determined to make sure that that doesn't happen, and Marge goes there and bowls. And of course, many seasons ago, she had bowling lessons, and this is not something Homer knows about, but she's brilliant at bowling. And as luck would have it, or bad luck, I guess, Jacques is back in this episode, and well, he still very much likes Marge. Will Homer find out what happened? Will he still go after Marge? Will the bowling alley remain open? I won't answer any of those questions. They were questions that I did have, but I wasn't that bothered about the answers. I didn't find that I was emotionally invested in this story, and I think that might be because I'm not really that bothered about that other episode where Marge learned to bowl. Again, not a bad episode, but if I were to list my 100 favourites, it wouldn't come close. So the whole mentioning that episode and then bringing the character back, it didn't really appeal to me as a story. Marge in it was good, Homer was good, and it was well animated, the pacing was fine, but there was just nothing in it that I found to be particularly interesting. Actually, that's a lie. Lisa was interesting. Lisa had a very interesting, very minor role, but interesting enough. But even then, it wasn't that great. There just isn't anything about this that I found to be appealing. But as I said, there's nothing about it that I found that didn't work either. So I can't say it's a bad episode as such. It's just not a good episode. There was nothing, maybe a little bit of Homer and I guess a little bit of Marge that I found okay, but beyond that, I just didn't care. I wasn't invested in it. The environment was good. It was very well animated. I think they made great use of the bowling alley, and I think, the outfits, Marge's costumes, things like that. Yeah, they looked good, very well animated, but I can't say it's a good episode. Pingal is not bad, but it's not good. I don't know if I'd skip it. I'm going to say no for now, because I feel like maybe if I watched it again, I might feel differently. I'm not going to love it. I'm never going to adore it. But depending on what mood I'm in, maybe I might like it a little better. I doubt it. But the point is, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing specifically that made me go, no thank you. So it's fine, I guess. I'd love to know what you think of it if you like that other bowling alley episode. If that's one of the episodes you love, do you think this was a worthy sequel, really? It is a continuation of that part of the story, but because I didn't care about it, I just didn't really care about this either. Not an episode for me, but ultimately there's nothing wrong with it.